fact that a Scottish man is about to meet a Florida man is going to be so funny. Normally, if anybody doesn't know, a Florida man is a man in the news. It's always, whenever something crazy happens in America, the news headlines always start with a Florida man. So that's why everybody knows about Florida man. But Florida man meets Scotsman. I am very, very intrigued how this is going to go down, because it is absolutely mental. Also, the fact that a lot of these Scottish guys go in there they underestimate the heat that is in Florida, in Miami specifically. It is absolutely mental. You're going to be wetter than a knackered fridge, not to mind the fact that a lot of Scottish people are going to be walking about with wee red faces because the heat there, they don't even wear sunscreen. A lot of us Scots think we can brave the sun. This is different levels over there. I lived in America for a while. I lived in Texas. I went and travelled to Florida all the time, Tampa, all around Miami. Not to mention the freaking water moccasins, alligators, and my most terrifying animal that I came across was the palmetto bug. Oh my god, nobody even talks about the palmetto bug. I had to find out the hard way when I went there. They big bastards terrified me. So please, if you want to help a Scotsman, not only adopt a Scotsman in Miami, but help him with sunscreen, hydration as well, because all these Scots are just going to be out there drinking hundreds and hundreds of beer. And trying to hit on all the Brazilian birds that are there as well. So, yeah, if you want to be a good Samaritan to the Scots, please, Miami, help the Scots out. But I can't wait till they find out what the Cuban coffee is like as well. That is insane. So, American girls, I get it. I heard an American guy trying to hit on a girl when I was in America, and it was like a couple of girls that were there. They were at the bar, and in America, everybody sits around the bar, like usually a big circle bar. And I remember them quite saying, like, so where do you guys study? Like, what do you guys do? And they're like, kind of friendly enough. They were just like, oh yeah, we're both at whatever, MI Tech or whatever, I don't know, Florida State. And he was like, oh, that's so cool. Yeah, nice. I like it, bro. Yeah, so like, I'm just about to head out. Like, I'm going to be going to a different bar. Do you guys, like, want to come with me? And honestly, the switch up was insane. They said, no, thanks. We're okay. You know what he did? He was like, oh my God, why do you guys have to be such bitches? Why do you guys oh my God, why are you so stuck up like that, bro? I swear to God, I was just like, what? See if a guy acted like that in Glasgow, the whole bar, all the other men, all those girls, if any guy overheard a guy saying that to a girl in a bar in Scotland, they would literally the guy would be kicked out immediately and maybe even battered a wee bit, because that's just unacceptable. Things like that just do not happen over here. You don't speak like that over here. And if you do, you're just absolutely shunned. Everybody will literally hunt you down and ransack your house. Okay, so ladies, just get your arse to Scotland. I know that Scotland fans are in America right now, but like, just let it be known that us Scottish guys, we don't talk like that. We don't do that. We don't try and flex where we are. And we actually come up with good banter because we've got the gift of the gab. And I just think that being with a Scottish guy is a wee bit better. So, come to Scotland, my wee lass, and you can get pinned against the castle walls. Pronto! I'm going to tell you a story about the most embarrassing thing that happened to me when I was in your country, okay? I went into a gym to sign up for a day pass. The wee lady behind the counter says, okay, you just need to fill in this form, and it was filled in with pencil, okay? Now, I just needed to put my email address, my address, all that stuff. And I put in my email address and the address and the address and the email address bit, and I was like, oh, fuck, I've actually put it in the wrong part. Do you have a wee rubber so I can rub it out? Little did I know that in America, a rubber is not a rubber, like an eraser. It's an eraser. So I've just said to somebody, if you got like basically a condom, which for anybody from Scotland, a rubber is like your Johnny's condoms. If you got a rubber so I can rub it out. So she looked at me absolutely mortified, shocked, like confused. What the fuck is this Scottish man saying to me? And yeah, so we had a wee bit of a laugh after that, but yeah, if anybody goes to America, do not call it a rubber. You might end up with a case. So, yeah, keep that in mind.